Yeah, are we starting? I need to get YouTube chat. Hold on. I'm late again today, but I still have good reason. It's not like I'm just late for no reason all the time now. I just have a lot to do in the day, and it's more than it should be. More than you'd expect of people their age, honestly. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome to today's stream of The Binding of Isaac Repentance, where today we should be just playing the game as normal, honestly. There's not much else to do. I'm just doing this because it's the easiest game to play, the most fun one to stream, and just one I understand pretty decently. So yeah, instead of just getting into the nitty-gritty or doing anything else, we're going to play this, and I should probably get a sip of water. Since, I just had to do a lot. By the way, 30-minute stream or something, I don't know. It's just not gonna be long today, because I don't think my feet can take it. I still have to go through things with my siblings, like getting them to do their work, and just a lot. So yeah, fun stuff. Very, very fun stuff. They made me so late. It's actually insane. Anyway, I'm gonna get a sip of water. Finally, like, okay. So now we're just gonna play like normal. Like this isn't greedy mode and 20 times. Let's see if more options is in the shop. Because if so, we could just get that first, and it's not. Free lemonade though, pretty decent item in greedier mode. Deals with a lot of the smaller enemies, ground enemies more like. So let's get it or get her done. Instinctive Loss. We get a little bit of a damage upgrade, so it's really nice. It makes this kind of thing real easy. I can't think of a single thing that could go wrong with a little bit of a damage upgrade. But you suck! Alright, so the free lemonade that I have is more than likely going to be a lot better versus like a boss. Because bosses suck. So, yeah. Right now I really wouldn't mind a bit of a damage upgrade. Just, just say. Like, a bit of damage would go a long way right now. But luck is fine. Luck is good too. School bag and damage. I think right now I can only legitimately pick one. Maybe? Tainted Lost is one of the best characters to just get done at the start. Like, it's still a lot. Oh, this is bad. This sucks. Although I guess I can kinda deal with it. Although you can push it directly into me, which would end up being quite bad. Boy, do I live knockback. Without knockback, that would have been literally impossible. So I'm glad a knockback is a good thing. Oh, the thing. I guess. Okay. So yeah, we can only afford one. Ow, my ear. I think we take the damage, because that will always be worth. And we're only off by 1 cent, which, yeah, I was gonna say kinda sucks unless we can get through this. Pet poop makes me regret getting rid of all these poops, but, like, how was I supposed to know? It's not common. And we'll take school bag. It's just good to have in general. Just you makes me think maybe we go Devil Deals, see what we can get. Maybe we get Damocles, which would be really good. I can't really think of anything else that'd be like superb. Maybe Brimstone. Maybe Twisted Pair. Like, there's a lot of good items in the Devil Deal, but when it comes down to it, it's like, what's really good is Tainted Lost. So, more opportunities. It's just a lot better. The only downside would be that it's not in the Angel Room, or Angel Room. Because Damocles with Angel Room is basically guaranteed Sacred Heart or Godhead. Or even Sacred Orb. But that takes a lot to even, like, come up with. And then you'd have to get lucky to even get an Angel Deal. That's kind of Brimstone, but I'm fine with not doing that. Not locking myself towards one thing just for kind of Brimstone. Because as good as it is, it's not like run winning to me. Because I'm not good enough at the game yet. Okay, that's pretty nice. All stats. Luck and damage, that seems like the best part of this. Yes, now the main thing I need is like tears. Maybe still damage, but I'm quite sure tears are my weak point. For about 20 more minutes. Just gotta finish the greedier run. As much as I want to do a full hour's worth of stream, it just can't at this point. Because these people just don't try to get their work done at all. Which doesn't make sense to me, probably because I am just better. That wasn't worth it. I'm not really surprised. Greedier mode is better for like this would more than likely just be soul heart, so it's not worth it for me. Okay. Easy boss for this. I think you end up getting less money if you hit the button, so I'm probably not doing that. Flame for when you're mushroom. Or I could just miss every shot. That's fine too, honestly. As much time in the I have 28 minutes. Not 28. 18 actually. Bit of damage. Well, now it's like maybe that thing would have been really decent right about now. Dang it. This is one reason why shot speed's decent. The shot speed would make it to where my shots actually reached the enemy before they could reach me. That's not bad. Bombs are... You know, I kind of wanted to actually use the bomb on the mushroom, so... That's kind of on me. Kind of hate the game, too, so... Yeah, thanks for the range upgrade, honestly. Not bad. Everything jar. Can be decent. Can use it to spawn cards. Can use it to spawn money. This is like where the battery is a really good thing, because I think it just would spawn money at that point. Mr. Dolly, I think I take you for the 7 cents. We don't really need double trinkets. We haven't even found one good one, so... Oh, this sucks. Alright! And we're dead. We're gonna die. We're just super dead. Honestly. Yeah. Tears rate wasn't too great, so of course we just ended up dying. We have enough time for one more run. Just would have to play it faster. And this time we actually are gonna start with twos. And damage and range. A bomb would do very nice. Tears rate is already way better than it was in the last run. should actually leave these guys, but at the same time, they'd make it harder to do things. Because they end up actually hitting me eventually, just because they can. Oh, well, that's already a bump. And now Dr. Fetus is a very good thing, and honestly, I wouldn't mind getting it. Please pay out. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm never touching you again. There's too many, honestly. Uh, keep trying. Oh, well, you still didn't get me. Well, that's great. Right, and because of what happened last time, I'm thinking maybe we don't go in the Devil Deal. Just maybe. But yeah, I like to switch it up, so we go Devil Deal, Angel Deal, and you get this. And then it's just free items every floor. Okay, one makes you small. I have more of a chance of dodging things that would hit me. Oh. That's good to know about. I like these ones that chase me. Yeah. I'm glad I'm changing off this and never touching it again. Terpene. One of my favorite items, and I can't take it. That feels good. 20 minutes? I think this might be a 20-minute long stream, people. I don't know what's telling me that, though. Yeah, 20-minute long stream. That's just great. I can't imagine anything. Might as well throw you guys one more loss while we're at it, right? Make it a full 30 minutes. Just and if we get a good run, I could just leave it off on there. Although I'm gonna die just the next day. It's a really good one right there. Makes Tori get a lot more money. Hopefully. Sweet. To change what that actually does. Well, actually, you know what? I could have it where it resets the costume. Right. Is there a difference between costume and disguise? This game's the worst. Tears upgrade is never bad. Is there? Wow. Wait a second. Yes, thank you. You didn't stand a chance against me. Not against. I can't think of a stupid name to give myself. Okay, almost max tiers already, which is crazy. It was max tiers, I guess. Wow. Here. No. Play-Doh cookie? Honestly, a terrible idea at this point, but we're doing it anyway. Let's always look nice, I guess. Dude, this game's funny. This game's hilarious. I'm dead. I'm just not gonna survive. That's fine. I honestly didn't expect much, and I took it anyway, so, like, that's my own fault. I don't need it. If we had lots of money and soul hearts, that's like 6 soul hearts right there. But it is 2 angel deal items. I guess it depends on how much money I get from this. What's that? 1 soul heart? Okay, it didn't work out. We couldn't afford 6 of them anyway. Unless this has, you know, wrong one. I suck at this. Alright, so 15, and it takes about 12. So 6. 6 of those cost 30 cents. If this was half off, we could do it now. But I would need about 45 cents to do it in total. In fact, if the soul hearts were half off, it would take 18 cents instead of as much as it does. That's terrifying. If I had this beforehand, it'd be so easy to just fix that. Okay, we get to be smaller. Doesn't really help much when the thing hurting me most is myself. Hmm. If only that was if it was the last floor, we would have done it. Ooh. And this is the perfection floor, so chance to spawn a trinket on death. 3 HP, 3 damage, spawns a card on death. Oh, alright, okay. That's where we end today's stream. Sad. Anyway, good night, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on where you're from. And I'm tired. Good night, everybody. And,